Hey guys, this is Gothic Central, and I thought I would make a video to basically just say hi to my viewers and so on and so forth. That's my light there that's doing that. Sorry. Yeah, the light's like affecting that. Hold on. There, that's better. But okay, so basically, I know on TikTok I said I was going to color my hair blue, but guys, I'm sorry. I've never colored my hair before. I tried it twice. It didn't even turn a different color at all. I did it wrong. So, I can tell you at some point it will be colored. Probably blue. Metallic, preferably. But, I do have to say that today, you ever just want to have one of them days where you just want to talk to your friends and I think everyone has that friend that they know their time is very valuable, so you're like, you think, okay, I wonder if I should call them, and in your head you're like, I guarantee they're busy with something right now, they're in a phone call or something, so like, I don't want to disrespect them by interrupting whatever they're doing. And sometimes you ask the people for their schedule, because in the back of your head, I cannot bring myself to call them without knowing they have the time to talk to me, because I care about that person's time, and their time is important to me as it is to them, so I don't want to interrupt them. But by me asking, can I have your schedule, what I'm really asking is, I want to know when I can call and not worry and think, I wonder if I'm going to interrupt something or bother them. The reason I ask that, so I can be like, what's up, dude? How you doing? Like, and not have to worry. And then sometimes you have other friends that you tend to call because they're not as busy, but then they start to get busy because things happen. They get kind of like, they got things going on because of other reasons, and then you're like, damn, I used to be able to call this person and not have to worry about them being busy because they're usually not busy. And then you have two friends that are busy, and you're like, damn, this is lonely as hell. But the thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I don't tell a whole lot about my personal life for reasons, but I will say that in the next few months I'm gonna be very happy with someone very happy, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. But if you want a reference point, look up Cleopatra and Anthony. The good parts of that story. That basically explain how much happier I'm gonna be in 3 months. Okay, but I'm not gonna go into that because that's private stuff. I'm not gonna say that. But what I am gonna say is the preliminary timing before that. It's Oh wait, my nose is running. I need something. What I'm saying is, sometimes I sleep a lot and think a lot, and I think to myself, I just, Oh, hey, how you doing? I like the name is nice. But, hi, Assad. How are you doing? But, yeah, like, I, things are really difficult with the pandemic. But, guys, never let that, like, change what your plans are. Like, you can, oh, that's good. I hope you're doing well. Um, and, the thing is that there's a thin line of I guess you could say this. You need to be cautious during the pandemic, but you also cannot let it change your plans. You can let it slow your plans, but not change them. So what I'm saying is, there's a difference between being cautious and um, losing focus, I guess you could say. So basically, what I'm saying is, what I do is I I'll occasionally reassess situations, and I'll be like, okay, I might need to slow down with this, or I might need to speed up with that. But I never put my life on hold because of anything that's going on in the world. I'm one of the, I mean, I guess you could say I'm someone where the whole reason why I am the way I am is because I listen to what life has to say, I learn from it, and then I look at it and I say, I tell life it's gonna do what it's gonna do, and I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. And there was nothing, and there's nothing optional about the way that I say. Like, for example, like for some people, that they don't really, even for like people that really don't like to be around other people. It I think it's kind of making them realize how much they actually appreciate people. And to be honest, like a lot of people will say, well, you know, a lot of people go to the excuse, oh, you have family, you have family. Not everyone has like family. Like some people, their friends are their family, and that's how I am. So, um, whenever I go on, whenever I go on if I go online a lot, it makes me feel a little bit better. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Um, but like I, I guess what I'm saying is, even though like even though everything's sort of okay, it's just sometimes I sit down, I look at my phone, I see all the people online, and I'm like, wonder if they're still busy. I wonder if I call them. Like, I think in my head, I see my friends online, and I look, and I'm like, I could call. I could call right now. I could video chat right now and carry on and talk, but are they busy? Are they busy? Because there's no way I can tell. And it kind of makes me a bit depressed. And then and it's like kind of like whenever whenever you play with a puppy, it gets real excited, and when it sees you pick up a ball just to move it to clean something up, and it's like, and you look at it like, why is it so excited? It's like, it's because that little dog is so excited to spend time with you. It just, even the hint, it makes it feel a little bit better, and it's so excited. Sometimes I kind of get like that. Like, I see one of my friends online, I'm like, whoa, my friend's online. Should I call them? Should I call them? Should I call them? Nah, I shouldn't call them. They might be busy. And I'm like, you know what? Mm, call. And then, and you're like, oh no, in a phone call. oh, like that kind of feeling. I get that so often, and it's like, oh god, they're gonna be mad at me, they're gonna be mad at me, they're gonna be mad at me. I mean, I look like I'm pretty confident, but I don't always make the best decisions, and I'm not always confident in my decisions. But I do make a habit of being decisive, which I don't know how to say it, but it's not always the best combination. Sometimes I get a little too decisive. But I guess I'm kind of, I guess I could personify the saying hit or miss, because if I have a choice between missing out on something, and just going for it, I'm going to be the guy to go for it. Because, like, I guess with me is I more or less, I do not, like, when I get depressed, my first thing that I do is I treat it like, sort of like, okay, I think to myself, one day, um, one day I want to be a good dad. One day I want to be, you know, a person that has learned so much by then, and I can be something good. Because sometimes whenever you don't have things in the past, it makes you want to be that thing yourself. To, like, if you grow up without a dad, if you grow up without, or if you grow up with, like, parents that you don't really like, it makes you want to really be a a parent in general, and it makes you want to be a better parent in general, and it also makes you want to be, it makes it personal. Like, for example, um, one day I want to have, I want to have a kid. I want to have, most guys hope for, like, their, like, um, now most guys think first, oh, I want a son, but I'm not like that. See, I want a daughter, not necessarily for me, but for someone I care about a lot. It's for the what would be the other parent, and I want to make her happy. So that's why I want her to have a little her before there's a little me. So, I guess you could say I have extremely pure intentions. I want to. On the surface, I come off as a very hardcore kind of person, but to be honest, it's I'm not the least bit hardcore at all whenever it comes to, like, personal stuff. That's why I don't talk about it a lot on any kind of, like, online stuff. And if I do, I don't really go specifics. I just kind of generally speak. But see, if anyone ever wanted to know the difference between, I guess you could say, like, you got your different categories of, like, of guys. Like, you got the kind of guys, people call them chads or alphas or whatever. I'm what you would call a sigma. What that means is I have a lot of the good features that an alpha would have, but I also have a lot of the features that are positive that would come from maybe a beta or someone like that, like, kind of like really kind. I mean, to specific people, but particular kind to a specific person. But and kind of like a touch of uh Okay, if you've ever watched the TV show Lucifer, how he kind of has that mysterious charm, kind of like that, where it appears that he's cocky, but whenever you get down to the core things that drive him, he has a heart like anyone else. Probably more of one than most of the people on the show, because he's been hurt in the past, and he just wants something pure out of life. But that's kind of how I relate to him. If you don't know the show I'm talking about, I'm trying to I'm trying to think of the guy that plays him. He's an English guy. He's a really good actor. Tom Allen. Tom Alice plays Lucifer. He portrays him perfectly. But for those of you who know, I'm not religious at all. But I do have respect for the core things that make, I guess you could say, the underdog side of religion itself. Like, I like a lot of symbols. Like, this is not a Christian cross. This is the opposite. Or it's actually a cross called a goddess cross. But but I guess it kind of personifies what I find important in life. And to be honest, there's a reason why I wear this. Oh, I'm in Sligo, PA. I'm in my room. But what I was saying is, like, okay, like I said, this cross it means goddess. This comes from California. Together, those have a very important meaning to me, because that's where I'm going to be in 3 months. So that probably explains why I always kind of I have a habit of looking like someone who would probably not, I don't know. Sometimes now I will admit I do have a bit of a bad temper, and whenever I get upset and stuff, I'm more or less one of them kind of people that it's kind of like approaching a bull in a pen. Like, sometimes it's best to, like, oh, USA. Yeah, oh. But anyways, something else. Another thing I want to talk about is YouTube related. Is a lot of my my gaming, like, stuff. I haven't put up a whole lot of videos in the last couple days. It's because I've been doing a lot of editing on previous videos to make them better. And I'm not gonna lie, I have been sleeping a lot, to the point where I woke up, I had to buy some stuff from the gas station because I was too hungry to wait for a meal. I like to be a oh, thank you. Me too. My name is Shane. Thank you. I But yeah, there's I'm probably going to make some more content today. Oh, sorry, I left the caps on. Sorry about that. I leave the caps on a lot because I forget to turn it off. But to respond to yes, my name is Shane McClafferty, and I do have a Facebook, so you can you could you could definitely check that out. Also, I will be doing a gameplay of the game Control, and I will probably I'll probably do that one, or I might do wait a minute. I might do Tomb Raider possibly. I know that I've been starting a lot of random series and not finishing them. I need to work on finishing the gameplay series. But for some reason, I don't know if it's just something I've been doing wrong, but I can only edit one video at a time on YouTube. And I wish I could edit maybe like one in each tab. Because right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I'm using right now, 6 YouTube tabs, and 1 Facebook, 1 new tab. So I have a lot of tabs open usually. I use my whole thing across the top for tabs. I'm big on multitasking because I know that a lot of times I have to make up for the fact that I sleep a lot, but I need to make a habit of staying awake because it is not good for me to be sleeping so much. But for me, like whenever I do get depressed, it kind of sneaks up on me. Like I don't actually know that I'm depressed until I wake up and I'm like, well, how long's it been since I, did this or did that? How long's it been since I did these things? Like, why didn't I do them? And then I think to myself, okay, how long have I been sleeping? And then I ask Cortana, and she will tell me, and I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, a lot of sleeping, and I wonder why I have a headache. I'll admit it is dirt. I sucked dirt into my throat when I was talking. Is the way I inhaled when I was breathing. But I don't know if it was dust or something, probably. But where'd my drink go? I always have to make up for it whenever I wake up. I always have to make up for all the time that I sleep by renourishing, because I sleep so long that it has a very taxing effect on my my head and my stomach, because my head always hurts, my stomach is always empty. Probably because I have this thing where I don't like to be completely full at any given time. But it's also kind of a bad thing because whenever you have a tendency to not stay completely full all the time, it's more likely that you will probably get hungry a lot quicker, a lot faster, and probably before you can actually fix anything to eat. And that's why a lot of times, like, I don't really know how to explain it. I do have to say, the headaches, something that definitely helps with my headaches is, well, a drink. Really, A drink helps. Nothing that I'm drinking right now, though. But it would help if I didn't run out of both bottles. 2 days. So yeah, it helps. It definitely helps with my headaches in moderation. Even in moderation, it doesn't last long. So yeah. I think about I think that you can probably there are ways of doing things without doing it in a bad way. Like with me, I usually mix a little bit of Mountain Dew in or something like that. So it's like not as um, well. I'm not gonna lie. Once in a while, I just like to. If it's late at night, I like to drink a lot more than if it's in the morning. If it's in the morning, I just drink to stay focused. But I haven't had anything in the last, I'd say probably a couple days or a few days. I don't know. That's fine though, because I usually don't have any anyways. But the headaches are back. Just alcohol seems to help with the headaches, and I get bad headaches to the point where it feels like the sides of my jaw hurt right here, not near my teeth, like way in the back, like up here, around behind your ear and up through here, around here. That's where it feels like it hurts, and it feels like it burrows its way into my brain. I don't know if it's maybe nerves or something, but I get really bad headaches. And I can't rely on Advil because I would have to take way too much of it for it to help every day. So, to be honest, I guess I don't know what it is, but my head just always hurts. Comes and it goes so quick and stays for so long. It's like I never really not have a headache. I have a headache right now, probably because that's shining in my eyes. But, I want to make sure you guys can see me. Um, um, I just, I guess today I just feel kind of today is kind of one of those days where I want to get up, I want to do things, but it just hurts my head so much to do anything. And it hurts to sleep too. Like my head just always hurts. Just it hurts. I don't know why my head always hurts. It bothers me. It really, really bothers me. I don't understand why it hurts. So, guys, if any of you have the same problem, like maybe headaches, feeling kind of sleeping a lot, is it from being inside all day? Do I have non-24 or something? Because when I told you I was thinking about calling one of my friends, It's a good thing I checked if it was AM or PM, because I thought it was PM. It was AM. It's a good thing I didn't call. They'd be mad, because they'd probably just be waking up. But, yeah, I see 9, and I was like, oh, 9 p.m., that's nice. I know exactly who I'm going to call. It was 9 a.m., it's a good thing I double-checked, because it would be 8 a.m. their time, and that would not be good. But yeah, my head hurts. My head hurts, and I just want to tell you guys I'm going to be working on a video or something tonight. Try to. I'm sorry my hair didn't go blue, just the bleach didn't work right. And it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it gives you a headache whenever you have a lot of stuff to look forward to, and then you get to thinking in the back of your head like, can't wait till this, can't wait till that. And then you dream about it. You wake up, and when the things you dream about aren't there yet, gives you a massive headache. Like you just want to move on and go somewhere new and do this and that, but you gotta wait for all these things. And to be honest, sometimes it's just, sometimes I don't know how many of you out there have well, maybe a lot of people, maybe more than I think, but long distance relationships are probably one of the most rewarding and also the hardest. I can attest to that first person. The reason they're the hardest is because you gotta wait so you can finally be happy. At the same time, you have this constant want to just it builds up a lot of tension. I'll just say that it builds up a lot of tension. It makes you really, 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 really just want to be with them so bad, and you have to wait. You have to wait because the world decided it wanted to create a new disease and get everyone sick and slow everyone down and stall everyone's plans temporarily. Just makes my head hurt thinking about it. But I do think just thinking, if I went from, say this is the whole map, and I just went from here to here right now, I would be home. I would feel good. I would probably not have a headache right now. Oh, but I guess the planets just gotta. It's kind of like the planets aligning. Just gotta wait, and everything should just. We'll get better. That's good. It's just right now. I get kind of bored, and sometimes I just get lonely. Except when I get lonely, I get depressed. And just sort of down. Like, I just kind of. And I don't know, I guess whenever I get kind of down and depressed, I just get so excited to have someone to talk to. Just It's just like, really, to be honest, there's one place in the world I want to be right now. There's one place I want to be, and I can't wait to get on a plane to get there. I can't wait to be there and be happy. I'm not gonna go into detail and things like that because you guys know I'm really private. So, but I just can't wait for things. But yeah, guys. I guess I'm just kind of I don't know. I feel like kind of worn out today. I know this is gonna sound weird, but worn out from sleeping too much and thinking too much. And to be honest, I know that all my real problems right now at the moment are in my head, just going around and around and around. Worries and just like um, just like sometimes I worry, is this thing gonna happen in the world and slow this down or that down? And sometimes I think to myself that, to be honest, I will not have any complaints in a little while. Next year, by next year, I will be a completely more positive person. I can guarantee that. Because I'll be somewhere new and just finally be home. Finally be living not lonely. Sometimes. Oh, and another thing is, whenever people get busy, other people get lonely and depressed. Sometimes there's just a very specific, um, it's a weird feeling knowing that everything is going to be okay, but having like depressing, tiring, exhausting thoughts that are like so, um, I don't know how to describe it. I guess I don't know why. Like, I don't know what I'm doing sometimes. Like, sometimes I feel like I get kind of depressed, but I don't have a reason. I don't have a reason really, except I have a headache and it makes me feel bad. And I want the headache to go away so I can relax. But it's just, I just really, really, um, I don't know, I'm kind of mumbling now. See, the thing is, whenever you get the kind of headaches I have, certain lights and stuff make it worse. And makes it hard to keep up with getting YouTube stuff done. Right now, that light in my eyes is like bothering me really bad. If I turn it off, you're not going to be able to see me. Oh. I just sometimes, to be honest, I just sometimes I just wish I was where I'm going to be right now, because I know I'd instantly feel better. I don't know, it's just there is I'm gonna say there's like a lot of things that I just really I want to adjust the camera. There's a lot of things that hold on, this camera's messed up. There's a lot of things that I really just want to sometimes it's so simple, the things that make you feel better. It's so unique. You ever have that feeling you get excited to see someone online and then you really kind of think like just because they're online doesn't mean they have time. And it just makes me feel so depressed. But reading through a lot of text, remembering how good that person can make you feel, you just want to be close to them. And sometimes it's just nice for them to text you once in a while to kind of keep you keep you a bit more sane until they can fix the problem by getting closer. And I guess the things I want in life are very simple, and I just sometimes I don't know if you guys have done this before, but if you ever like send someone like a text or something, it's like a um, you're just kind of like it's like more like a lonely kind of text. Like you really don't think about it. You just kind of send it because you think of something funny, and you're just like, oh, I know what I'm saying doesn't really make any sense. It's just kind of random. It's kind of similar to like, um, um, I don't know. I guess like a lot of times, just sometimes I'll just say it this way. Sometimes you want to go from A to B, and sometimes A cannot stop thinking about B. Sometimes, eh, sometimes you just want to be right there. And then sometimes all you want is a text once in a while, but you understand that there's a lot of stuff probably going on, and things like that. And I just, what bothers me is, there's a lot of like guys out there who are like afraid of, like, basically afraid of uh, making a commitment with women and stuff like that, and then like they kind of put the stereotype on other guys who aren't like that, like, oh, all we want is this and that and this or whatever, but really there's a lot more emotional stuff that is involved that guys like me really value. And to be honest, um, my I just if the right person tells me hi or something like that, or just something simple, it has a little bit of a conversation, it makes my day. But if I don't hear from someone in a while directly, it just makes me depressed. It's like sometimes I feel like a um, sometimes I feel like a puppy that's lost, and it just wants to be with its owner. It just wants to be happy. To be honest, at this point, I just feel like a puppy that's waiting for its owner. But it doesn't make it any less. Um, I don't know. Sometimes it makes all the difference to get a sometimes it's just nice to have someone to talk to. To be honest, one of the things that people don't realize about the pandemic is the worst thing that it does do to humanity as a whole isn't just making us, have a pandemic. Of course, it's biological attack on the things that are important to us as humans, and that's to interact, to have, like, oh, for example, a lot of people might think, oh, like, for example, like, some people always kind of have this tendency of, like, making excuses for, like, oh, like, for example, people say, uh, oh, you can talk to family or whatever. And to me, that's like, it's kind of like telling a gamer to just stop playing the game because it's making them mad to play a different game. That's not how it works. It's like some people make you feel different than other people make you feel. And sometimes you just need to talk to specific people just to make you. For example, some people can text you and brighten your whole day and make you feel like you're actually alive, and then, like, um, just like with other people, it's like, oh, okay, like, for example, I don't know, so with me, I'm not like a family person. I'm the kind of guy. The reason why I'm not a family person is because I wanna. I think my family could have done a lot better, and I will do better. But I won't give the past a chance to destroy the future. That's not gonna happen ever. But I guess that, more or less, like, I just want to. I want to. I guess I want to settle down. I want to go where I want to be with someone, and I want to make her happy. I just can't wait to get to that point, because I I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is sometimes you need those little texts and things to kind of pick you up along the way, because um, you can, for example, if if you leave a guy on an island alone for 90 days and you don't talk to him or anything, but you tell him, I'll come back with a giant ship and everything will be fine. He knows, he's going to be happy. He's going to be really happy. And it's going to be worth it in the end. But the thing is, every day he wakes up, he's thinking about that big ship coming. Dreams about it, gets headaches dreaming about it, about how happy he'll be. And he's going to be in pain until he reaches that point. The nice thing that kind of eases the time is maybe there's little messages in a bottle. Just brightens up each day. And I know that you know different people think different, and like, you know, like, for example, I know that a lot of like, for example, I know, for example, I've watched extensive amounts of videos explaining that, you know, women don't like to really like text a lot. They don't really like to be bothered, like to text back right away. To me, like, as a guy, I guess I kind of I'm just excited to see a text, any text from the person that's important to me. Sometimes it's just nice to get a text back. Like, okay, I'll be a little bit more honest. I don't like to go on a, you know, and try and talk to someone and then I end up talking to myself. It fucks with my head big time. It fucks with my head so bad. Sometimes I just want to hear, even, you know, sometimes even hearing, hi, I'm busy, I'll talk to you later, is better than than down the side of the phone. And not one, just, um, you know, something that, definitely helps is being able to talk to friends, because then, you know, it makes you a little bit less lonely. It might not like be the same as getting a text from someone specific, but just, I don't know. Today I just feel kind of off. Like I just um, I feel like I okay. For example, if you're wondering what I'm about to refer to, it's family that, like, okay. Um, Sometimes do you ever get in one of them moods where you can tell me in the comments below, guys, but you don't want to be bothered by even the family that you do talk to. You just want to talk to friends. You just want to talk to certain people. You don't want to talk to people you see every single day. It's annoying. It's like you want to talk to specific people. You want to choose who you talk to. You want to talk to the people, and you don't have to really have to have a reason to. You just want to, because to be honest, it's like, I don't know. It's um, you know, a lot of people think that a lot of people think it. You know, that there's a lot of like, they think that, you know, if someone is like if someone's like a YouTuber or something like that, like they just that they're just like sort of like a figure or something, and it's not true. There's a lot of things that go on, even with influential people. They have very personal sides that they don't really share with everyone. But to be honest, I kind of just, I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but when you're someone who mostly lives online more than they do in the real world, and you don't have anyone text you for a while, you just start to feel like irrelevant or like lonely and like kind of annoyed, like a like a puppy that no one wants to pet or something like that, something sad or innocent like that. You just start to feel that way. You feel like a puppy. You just want someone to pet you. And sometimes I feel like that. And today's one of those days. I just there's parts of me that are asleep right now, and there's parts of me that just want to wake up and feel alive. It's just sometimes I just want to feel better. I know I will feel better, but it's just today I feel so off. Having like a really depressing day. And something that really gets on my nerves is whenever people crank up the heat so much that it gives you a fucking headache. It's just like turn it down, turn it down, turn it down like 10 degrees, just turn it down. And then you turn it down 10 degrees and you're like, oh, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm cold. Yeah, I used to be like that in school, but the thing is that it's irritating whenever you have to have a headache all the time because it's so hot inside and so cold outside. It's like makes my head hurt. You know what I like. You know what I want to feel. I want you guys, anyone who lives in like a really hot place, when you walk into a building, the air conditioner is just full blast, blowing cold air. You know how easy it is to fall asleep when it's cold and you're in warm blankets? Well, guess what? When it's hot in a room, the blankets feel too hot, and then you fall asleep with a massive headache because it's way too hot. It's easier to fall asleep in the cold. It's just like everything I wear is black, so the heat gets trapped in. Other people just kind of sometimes it's like they're cold no matter what, and they have like say they have like a medical reason for being cold all the time. Well, to be honest, that doesn't change the fact that because I'm overheated, I'm getting a medical problem, a headache, because of their medical problem. And that irritates me because that's selfish. It's like, oh, I feel uncomfortable. I feel cold. Well, so you're saying a perfectly healthy person like myself is supposed to have a massive headache because you're cold? I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to suffer because someone else is unreasonably cold all the time. You know, I could turn thermostat all the way up and they'd still be cold. Therefore, I think it should be like 70 or 68. I do not think that it should be 80 degrees in an apartment. Why do you need it to be 80 degrees in an apartment? Why would you ever need it to be that hot? My head is literally on fire. You know why I'm not sweating? Because I trained myself not to sweat. I don't like sweating, it's nasty. Except for my hands and feet. But I do not like to have a headache all the time. And I get so tired of like I get tired of okay, if you've ever had like pills you have to take and stuff like that because of like anger and stuff. Now, it's a frustrating thing whenever you actually start getting good at controlling your anger because then the pills don't really matter. They become more of a crutch that I don't want to rely on. And I don't see a reason to take something if you don't have to. I believe that it's healthier to take less pills, if any, and not take a bunch of pills. Taking too many pills, being on too many prescriptions is a bad thing. It's not something I want to make a habit of. Also, if you live with anyone that smokes, it's irritating. It's very irritating, especially when you don't smoke, you don't want to smoke, and you don't want to breathe it in. When you have, when you live in like an apartment that like has vents and stuff, and it kind of, there's times where you'll feel like you're breathing in smoke, but it doesn't. It feels like it's there, but it's not. It's because of chemicals in the air, and I don't want to be exposed to that. To be honest, I really do think that moderate drinking is a lot healthier than repetitive smoking. And to be honest, any smoking is really bad. I mean, to me, smoking is kind of like walking up to a fire pit and breathing in the fumes purposefully. There's black fumes from like burning like tires and stuff. That's what it feels like whenever I have to be around someone who's smoking a lot. But I'm not going to ask them to change anything, but I am going to get irritated whenever I have to breathe it in. Because that is the difference between drinking and smoking. Drinking, you're not taking away anyone's right to have clean air. When you smoke, you do. When you smoke, you're polluting their air, your air, and everyone else's air. When you're effectively making it so hot that people have massive headaches, you're affecting something they can't avoid. When people do things that infect the environment around them massively, and they get mad because people for example, there's people that think, oh, you shouldn't wear a mask because it's suppressing my speech or something. Like, it's like, dude, wear the damn mask. Wear the mask. The mask is protecting you, me, and everyone around us. Like, wear it. Like, I hate that when I see that, I don't remember what her name is, but She's some kind of blonde like politician or something, but she wears this mask and it says censored across it, like the mask is censoring her or something. The mask is not censoring you. You can speak the same without it on or with it on. It doesn't matter either way. You can speak either way. And it's just kind of really irritating how there's these people in the world that just want the bad things that happen. They want it to get worse because to them, worse is better. And to us, we look at it as it is. Worse is just worse, and there's no reason for it to get worse. Just wear the mask, take the shot, call it a day, till everyone gets back to normal. And we can be fine. Then, it's just like, to me, I think that there's a lot of people that are like, oh, don't wear the mask, is this and that. And, it's I hate how people use their constitution and their rights as an excuse to do stupid things. Like, if you're going to use the Constitution in defense, use it for something that makes sense. Like, for example, I'm not going to get into all this politics stuff, but because I really don't want to get into politics, that'd be bad for my channel. But I'm just going to say I'm one of them guys. I'm like in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm not over here. I'm not over here. Well, I'm definitely not over here on this side. But I'm in the middle. And I used to be more this side. More of I was actually just about to use a PlayStation controller to explain that. Okay. I prefer to stay in the middle of everything. That's why I don't really share many opinions, because many of them state the obvious. But I just want this virus and all these, tribalistic people to just go away. I want everyone to just get their shots, wear the mask, get rid of the virus. I want everything to go back to normal. And I just want everyone to be kind to one another and be good to everyone to the best of their ability. I mean, obviously, you can't please the world. Obviously, there's always going to be some random person who just wants to fight. But what I'm saying is, guys, be kind to each other, because we are in hard times, but that does not mean there will not be some light at the end of the tunnel. I guess I'll end this video on a positive note. Guys, we are in a time of solitude and sickness, but I promise you, at the end of the tunnel, there is greatness, there is health, wealth, prosperity, and simple human kindness. So do not ever give up on humanity. Do not ever give up on really anything. Never give up. Even if you're kind of feeling like I feel today, just keep going, just keep pushing forward. And I know how, it kind of doesn't sound very appealing, but trust me, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. A lot of light. tunnel. And when I mean the end of the tunnel, I don't mean the end of something so much as the beginning. And what I mean by that is keep, I can promise you guys, keep, as long as you keep using this and this, and get one of these, you will be perfectly fine. Everyone will be perfectly fine. Will be a lot better at the end of all this. We'll be fine. We just have to control the situation and keep things peaceful. Because the moment we decide that it's okay to prioritize meaningless arguments over basic human interest is when we more or less do ourselves a disservice. But the good thing is we're in since as of February 20th, or I think it was January 20th. I don't remember. It was, you guys know what I'm talking about. We're in a good place right now. Things are gonna get better. We're gonna see a turnaround when the day when we don't have to worry anymore. The day when we cure this whole thing that's going on. We will feel a lot better knowing that we stuck together and that we still kept to the whole kind of just like a lot of people say, they want to a lot of people say a lot of positive things, but very few of them actually like, I don't know. I guess my head's all over the place right now. Like, my head just really hurts. But I'm gonna do a video tonight. It'll definitely be uploaded by tomorrow. But do a video on it'd be part 4 in Control, the game for PS4, and that sort of thing. I need to touch up on my Tomb Raider series. Maybe I need to do some more reactions. But to be honest, I really need to right now I just really need to relax. I just kind of maybe watch a movie or something first, and then I'll work on that video, guys. So I would say you'll be able to see my video live in maybe what time is it? Like maybe 5 or 6 Eastern time zone, US time, then I will most definitely have a video live by then and uploaded hopefully as soon as possible. Guys, I really have a headache. I need to get this light here. You can kind of see it glowing on my hand. I need to get that light out of my eyes. It's hurting my eyes. It's making my head hurt. I hope you guys have a nice day. And I really thank you for thank you, Assad. I appreciate the like, the thumbs up, and send me a Facebook friend request. Talk to you later. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was Gothic Central, and I'll see you again today in a couple hours. Maybe a few hours. That is live if you want to watch it live, but if you want to watch it when it's uploaded fully, that'll be tomorrow. So, sorry if I seem kind of out of it. I can almost guarantee if I had a PlayStation camera, I would not look this out of it because it's that light shining in my eyes, and my eyes respond much better to just regular TV light than this bright thing. This is a desk light shining in my eyes, by the way. It hurts my eyes. But I didn't want to wear sunglasses because I didn't want to look like out of it or something. Okay, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, comment. This is Gothic Central. Also, please subscribe. I'll turn the bell notifications on. Definitely subscribe. I really need more percentage of you guys to subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified in all my live streams. I help this channel grow a lot better. Because also shout out to 8-Bit Guitar Lord, EDDYSIXX Gaming, and Chloe Hazel by Fear. Check her out too. Yeah, this is Gothic Central. See you guys tonight, hopefully 5 or 6 Eastern United States time zone. This one I'll probably be streaming. So, see you guys. Bye.